Alrighty, here we go. This is kind of like where we or video should be, because on this video, on this footage, I'll be trying to murmur something, intentionally reducing the clarity of my speech, because no later than this night I had a dream in which I was murmuring something American, like trying to keep up some conversation at a bar or something, by the bar stand, or with some Native American or boozing kind of trying to get some shots of something like, I don't know, maybe whiskey, maybe beer. I don't remember now what it was, but something clarity was reduced because we were drunk and we were interchangeably trying to feed each other some lines, replics from what we remember, what we watch on the movies. Uh, Maybe some, I don't know, memories popped up in our minds. We were just discussing, like, or interconnectively trying to keep up our mutual conversation that way, with making some incoherent sounds in American. They're just sitting, just slumping in a bar stand and trying to not to fall asleep, not to fall down on the floor from the bar stool. And we finally managed not to do that, or that was like, I don't know, Native American conversation, because what I usually do, I try and kind of rush for things intentionally, because I want to get that habit of constructing some sentences before they even appear, and before they are becoming sounds. So that's how I train my brain to be very inventive and device in that regard, as I go for my American, like, at a slower pace. It appears to me automatically, and now I'm trying to, like, feed myself some, I don't know, like being unchained kind of thing, and nothing just to push me forward, nudges me to rush for things. I may change intonation, spaces, and accents, and maybe I would imitate some southern accent. Or would you like to have some pie? I just said pie, but I remember that was usually the pitch was some or some or native channel by some Native American, usually Drew. And hello, if you're not watching this shit, I suppose you don't, because it's something not needed for you. And you brought me here to this point of my apprehension of my American language, and I'm pretty grateful. I'm utterly grateful for you for bringing me this far. And I don't know necessarily I'm saying that I'm pretty far or near or somewhere. And I'm in the midst. I'm feeling like there are no boundaries. Who said they are there, those boundaries? They aren't there. They're not there, because otherwise I wouldn't be advancing. If they were in their places, those boundaries, they are not there, because I feel the more I dive up to the hill to my American, into my American, before, like, when I do that, I realize that they're pretty, like any language on the whole globe. Probably it just takes time, exposure, determination, love to be there in the first place. Without love, nothing moves forward, nothing happens, nothing matters, nothing gives forward, nothing soars, nothing becomes better. And you understand where I'm going with this. So my footage of today, this is something like out of the purest love to my American. If you're Native American, if you're from some state that I don't know, that accent, pitch me the line down there, comment on me how am I doing in my American. And by the way, give me a hint of how am I sounding, what accents do I have right now, from what state. I suppose that I do not have my I don't know, the first native derivation kind of dragged accent, or I don't, because I kind of shook that maybe several years ago. Maybe when I'm rushing, I'm kind of putting that on again, because my practice gives as follows. The first line you want to do, like separate lines. The first line you want to do, you want to rush for things in order to be able to construct your sentences automatically and rapidly. The second line you do, you only follow the grammar rules, not caring at all about paces, accents, and stuff. And the third line is when you're making kind of little efforts to pronounce things like natives do, like I'm pretty much like I'm doing right now, I believe. And that three strategies parallel each other, heading in parallels. They all help each other in the process of going. And when you go like you want to go like a real American, they all stick together and comprise the whole one entity, one unit that works for you automatically, seamlessly, and natively. And that's how I devise my own strategy of how I want to learn. Not necessarily not the right word to learn to advance my American. I devise my own strategy comprised of three units, as I put it here just right now. I teach people how to do that. Probably I remember one woman was listening to my course, listen to me for maybe 1 hour, and I explained how that worked, and she kind of quit doing that because either she was overwhelmed or not wanted to follow it for any longer because of the absence of love. In the first place, and as I said, it doesn't work without purest desire, your aspiration. Maybe she's got enough, or she's just got that full picture of what she would want to be doing to get to the point where she would be like completely fluent, like in caring zero caring zero about what to say, how to say, and what way to pitch what is wanted to be pitched. And you just open your mouth and that stuff is already there. Gas is my shit a minute nothing, maybe a minute something preamble. We learn in a way in the process of going. I kind of quit or sugar like that strategy of getting for cheese and fluff. Maybe I'll get to that point later. The absence of topics. I mean, for this instance, after they let it be this way that I put it here, maybe something here and maybe not specifically here, and it's up to you. Guys, girls, thanks again for being willing for us to know what we're doing. But Rex and my American, that instead of a rabbit like for right now. There's a block of ways and more. We can do it our ways, whatever we want. Be good, girls. Stay pinned here. Stay put. And thanks for your attendance. And those with the channel, thanks for being in my life. Be good, girl. Thanks again.